No one in particular.
It smells like body odor and perfume on the route forward to Midland, it always does. The man in front of me scratches his crotch with sideways glances like he's daring me to stare. Instead, my eyes wander to the back where a woman taps her index finger on her iPhone, slow and deliberate, like every motion has to be calculated by her brain and put through a cheese grater before the message is sent to her muscles. These are my people in their natural setting, shutting off the world for 30 minutes and giving us 5 quiet moments to be heard. Some days I wonder, will I ever be the rose's thorn? Will my scribbled words on notebook paper ever be as cutting as the heater underneath the seat that burns my legs in every 30-minute bus ride as lifting as air caught from backseat bumps? I want to be as beautiful as your lips curling into a smile, as enchanting as the moments I am riding back across the machinery of God's kneecaps to be next to you.
Hope you enjoy beautiful little thing entitled
The street light at the intersection of Ballard and Cross flickers, lingers on the words that we speak. Beneath the pulse I sit, she stands, hands in smoking position, 2 fingers curled into palm, the other 3 cradling a time bomb while the light continues to strobe in uneven patterns. First 2 blinks in quick succession, then shorter pause, then 3. A pause, then a final glimpse of light before the
Everything that shone was right, and it was the trees. Life of a shorty shouldn't be so rough. This bubble suit makes it kind of hard to drive. If we integrated the curve somewhere between my life and a dumpster, we'd end up on the pavement. If we took the probability of me lying face down in defeat, the probability would be 1. If we calculated 2 times pot and added big E squared, we would have a rap phenomenon on our hands. What's the point of living when you're just a wave function? I burnt my fingers on my soldering iron, so I just went to bed.
One thing's for sure, systems just can't handle lingering skepticism. Interchangeable degradation may be edited for clarity and space. Buying into the heart. A decade ago, reports of trouble in industrial Eden, a spreading stain of obsolete thinking, crypto syndrome, septic seep in the midst of chaos, teeth clenched as tightly as his hands, surrounded by imminent risk. Lately, modernity is choking on fire. The official alchemy is laid bare, depleting oxygen in the blood and stretched out at both ends. A suburban parasite anticipating suffocation by sulfur and excess. The all-new wonders of learning to tread softly. Delve into America's forgotten clipped wings, hanging vines, thin bones, semi-nomadic complex systems. On the outside looking in, please check on the floor. Have you recently captured a wicked grin, the God-given responsibility to spread throughout the West? Sounding like nothing more than slow-motion progress, driven by the ringing of cicadas. Outside contact decaying by surprise. Hell is enough, digital skin.
I wake up most days and wish I was Goku.
Wait, in the quiet moments, between jokes and disaster, between the curve of 2 lips forming soft smiles and tears. But all you can hear is the ceiling fan clunking like taps against an old wooden door. Listen to the wheeze in her cough. Don't bother filling the empty spaces with noiseless sighs. Let the moments between rest like heads on chest and tangerine suns that dive behind horizon lines and know her. Because of the rhythm of her breathing. Because she moves up the breeze, rushing through open palms in the passenger seat. I've been known to orbit around the original poets. On cold nights, their dim lights shine through black skies. Birds chirp like a guilty conscience, circle around the old decaying moons while you
enjoy life on the line. Unraveling the complexities of weeding out basic human needs. Send your request to the firing squad. The severe atmosphere a relic from that bygone era. Consequences exhumed from the bottom rung. I lost the art of logical answers. If one weed was killed, another would spring up in its place.
Maybe if school was like Hogwarts, the retention rates would be a little higher.
You, me, wave, smile, ocean, shore, feet, sand, book, curl, knowledge, lost, love, found, never, left, liquor, twice, sipped, cracked, lips, black, eye, bruise, fist, water, bridge, you, left, choking. Does boy become man, or does he rot in childhood, rot in words without meaning? Die in plain sight under cement slabs, no longer playing in Neverland dirt, instead he has become it. Are you there, Peter? Waiting by the window, murmuring something under your breath about a missing shadow? Are you the captain of sinking wood, down below the surface, falling below horizon lines? Is a crocodile your only reminder of passing time, that time still passes, that you will die and the world might still be spinning on its axis? The world ends, but not before it scorns you by your gravesite. No flowers left, just tears staining London as trains take memories of Wendy. Where is Wendy? Where is she? Is she grown, dead now, left to die, choking on pixie dust until her lungs float from her mouth and rust in open air? Are you God? Do you even know that we suffer? My knees bruised from crossing beside beds. Tears split my face. Protons, electrons, and neurons separate. Do you believe in violence? Of course you do. Because birth is violence, so why not death when each breath is an act of rebellion? The Muskin fires. Bayonets clash, metal rings, we die. A young girl sings over and over. I see it through closed eyelids. Amazing grace, how sweet. Why can't black folk just write about flowers? Because when I might be killed over Skittles, there's no point in talking sweet. Because the Michigan pines are blurs of green, featureless and not at all awe-inspiring like they used to be. And as I stare out the window, I realize I watched the summer end from the passenger seat. I've wasted most of my life in the passenger seat, watching my dad drive the SUV down I-75 south, speeding, because death will catch us if he doesn't, because maybe she already has us between her bony fingers, flipping and twisting us, a coin, a plaything, something to pass time between jobs or long drives across God's ashy kneecaps. Because even still, I tell him that maybe there is no point. Yet he travels at a pace I cannot follow, takes pills at rates I cannot swallow, flirts with hers in ways I cannot allow, casts out his pride for yes'ums and no ma'ams. But she does not know that when I might be killed over Skittles, I don't want to talk sweet to anyone.